What's up, YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here bringing you guys a new Naruto Manga 574 prediction rant. This is coming out a little bit late, folks. Sorry about that. I should have put out one yesterday, but I just never got around to it. So here it is right now. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the previous chapter and, of course, give you my prediction. 573 was pretty solid to me. There were some things in there that I know a lot of people didn't really enjoy, but it seemed more of like an emotional chapter for me. I'm like, we got to see the minds of the Konoha 11, basically. We got to see what all of them were thinking, see what, where they stood in this war and what they were thinking about Naruto. What probably stood out to me most, though, in the chapter was probably what Hinata said and when we saw Sasuke. Like, Hinata's little speech talking about how she wants to walk with Naruto and stuff. I wonder if that's really going to go down. And you know what? Honestly, I'm like, I think there is a chance it could go down, but I kind of, I've been watching some other videos, of course, before I put this video out because it took me forever to get this video out. But I've watched For Neverworld's video, and I know how he kind of mentioned about how he thinks that based on what Hinata said, that there's a chance that she could be dying. So is it possible that maybe Sasuke could end up killing her? That would, I really think that would spice this war up because think about it. I'm like, I think Hinata, you could lose her as part of the Konoha 11. I think she's expendable. I mean, so is Tenten probably and Ino, but I think she really is because it's like who's really passing on their will of fire? Who's really passing it on to her? Like you see how everybody's passing on to the next generation. Like I guess you could say Guy technically is like passing it on to Lee or something, and I would say even though Hiyashi is, Hiyashi is like the head of the Hyuga clan and Hinata's his daughter. I kind of see it as like, couldn't he pass it on to Neji too? Because there is two Hyugas in the Konoha 11. So I feel like she can be lost as far as, I think that, Kishimoto could get rid of her and it wouldn't be a big deal as far as the plot when it comes down to passing on your will of fire to somebody. But that's just me. Who knows, though, folks? Maybe Sasuke will end up killing Hinata. I know a lot of people would be probably really sad that happened. Honestly, I kind of would be a little sad, too, but I think it would add great depth to the plot, in my opinion. I feel like if you're going to have a death, why not have a character we've probably seen the whole series? I'm not expecting like 4 or 5 Konoha 11 members to die. No, like not 10 major characters to sit up here and just go away. Like I know some people think that Sasuke's just gonna kill like major characters left and right. I'm like, don't even try to expect that because to me that kind of be like I know a lot of people want to talk about bad writing. That would be bad writing in my opinion to just kill off these like all these different characters that we've seen the whole series. Maybe 1 or 2, I think is good. Like now, as far as like newer characters and stuff, like I think if we were talking about like characters since like part 2, maybe like Killer Bee or something, which I do think Killer Bee may die, then okay. And you know what? I'm even fine with like somebody from part 1 like Guy dying because like again he's passing on his will of fire. But to have like 5 Konoha 11 members die like Shino or Kiba along with Neji, Hinata, and all that kind of stuff, that would be too much. I'd be looking like, whoa, okay. This is a little weird, but oh man, I'm looking forward to see what kind of abilities Sasuke has. Obviously, he still has a Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu, Susanoo, but I know there's got to be some more EMS techniques or Mangekyo Sharingan techniques, period, because we've seen or heard about different ones here and there, like Kota Amaterasu Kami, I believe it's called, or Amatu Sukami, or something like that. And we all know that like gives the person the ability to be able to control people to some extent. So I'm hoping maybe I don't want Sasuke to have that, but I want him to have some kind of ability. I'm not really sure if he's like I know there's some spoilers that came out or some what everybody calls spoilers came out. I'm not really sure if those are really real in my opinion. I feel like I'm not gonna just say lucky guesses. I know that's kind of sounds a little funny to say that, but I kind of, I'm gonna just say the educated guesses as far as like I think the predictions go. Like I think some of them still could come true. Like the one where Naruto controlling all 5 elements. I know some people think, oh no, I don't think that one could happen at all. But if anybody remembers, there was a fan. I think it was called the Basho Sen or something, or it was called the Banana Palm fan. And I remember that The Kengen brothers, Kinkaku Genkaku, they left it behind when they were fighting against Daruri's squad or whatnot. So I'm like, I think that was the only weapon they actually left behind because remember they got sealed up and then Kobe came and took them and stuff. But remember, Tenten had the fan, but then she dropped it and another shinobi picked it up. So it has to be with one of the shinobi. It has to be lying around somewhere. The whole point is that somebody in the alliance is holding on to it, and since it is a weapon that saves 6 pass, and it's not like anybody can just wield it and do whatever they want with it, especially with a bunch of fodder. I'm pretty sure they can't do anything with that. I'm pretty sure Naruto has a chance of getting it. I don't know if it'll be like next chapter, but I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, Naruto, we found this weapon, and like no one can really use it because no one has the chakra reserves to be able to hold on to it. You want to use it or something? I don't know. I think something, or maybe if he's going to go fight Sasuke or something eventually, then maybe they'll hand it over to him as like something to help him out because they want him to be okay. Like, look, take this weapon with you. We think he'll need it just in case. I really do think he'll have that weapon because I mean, to me, it makes more sense because the sealing weapons, I don't really see that being Naruto style as far as him just sealing up things all the time, especially since he can't. Well, it's not like he can seal anything inside himself because he already has Kurama in him. But I don't know. I think that he will end up using that fan. The only thing is, because I know a lot of people probably get a little confused, that fan, it's not like the fan gives the person the ability to use all 5 elements, but I don't think it's in the sense of like, I can go ahead and make a fire Rasengan or something like that. It's kind of like as if I picked up the fan. I don't know how to control the elements, but then like, well, of course this is real life. But if I was in an Naruto universe, I would not know how to control any of the elements because I would have just showed up there, and it's like me picking up the fan, and I'm able to wield all the elements based on because I think it's like this: you call out the name of the element you want, like you could say water, and you swing the fan, and then it's just water that comes out of it, or whatever you want, basically. So that's why I think Naruto will be able to control it, because it's not like it will take any real training for him to be able to know how to use that fan. I mean, Doruri was able to use one of the weapons, I believe, after like what a couple seconds or fighting with it. I don't know. I'm like, it's not really, it doesn't really think they're difficult weapons that someone has to learn how to train with. But that's just my opinion about what Naruto is going to end up getting eventually. I did want him to learn how to combine Sage with the Naruto mode, but since he said there's a new Biju mode, I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. If he does not do that, that's great. I don't care, because his new Biju mode looks beast as heck, so that's fine with me. But overall, what else? I'm trying to make sure I cover everything, guys. Oh, I think Sasuke. I'm gonna just say where I think Sasuke's going. I think Sasuke is gonna head to Konoha because I know a lot of people want him to, but I do think he'll have a run in with the Konoha 11. I did think I said that earlier on in this review, but I'm like, I do think he'll have a run in with them. I do think maybe he'll fight with them a little bit, but I don't think Naruto or Sasuke are gonna fight any real time soon. Like I don't think it's gonna be like in 5 chapters because Naruto's all worn out now, and based on what Kishimoto said at the end of this recent chapter, it sounds like he's planning for like them basically to have separate parts of this war. Like Naruto's time seems like it's about to be done. That's my guess for next chapter. Next chapter, like, yeah, we probably will see little snippets, of course, of Naruto here because he's the main character, and we have to see how that fight ends with Toby. But I think now we're going to get more of a Sasuke perspective of this war. So if, let's say, we had 40 chapters of seeing Naruto's perspective in this war, we're probably going to see Sasuke's perspective now and what he's planning on doing. I'm like, if he doesn't go to Konoha, I'm still satisfied with that because Sasuke's whole goal was to destroy Konoha, and I'm pretty sure, and I believe he said something like this, like when he was trying to fight Danzo, he'll fight anybody who gets in his way. So I'm like, if he would kill if he knows Konoha is banded together with all these other shinobi, Sasuke won't care. He'll kill them all. That's Sasuke's thing. I'm like, Sasuke wants revenge, and Sasuke will kill anybody who stands in his way. He wants people to feel the same pain that he felt. If in fact that's actually how you understand Sasuke. Sasuke, it's not just specifically the elders. Yes, he wants the elders, but he wants to spread his hatred. That's kind of what makes him the opposite of Naruto. Is Naruto now Naruto's more about peace now. Naruto's like, I want to create peace. I want to, help people. And now Sasuke's like, I want to spread the hatred. I want people to hate. Not in a sense like pain, like he wants to create peace out of hatred. He wants people to just know how he feels, people to suffer the same thing that he suffered. But oh man, I've kind of rambled on a little bit in this review, or not review, but prediction rant. Basically, what I think again that I think is going to happen next chapter. Sasuke is probably going to fight against Konoha 11, maybe attack some fodder. If he does not, I'm pretty sure we'll still get more of a Sasuke perspective. Only thing that I'm kind of curious about is what's going to happen with Suigetsu and Jugo. And I have no idea about that. I cannot really think of anything because I know they're not really part of Taka anymore, even though they think they are. But anyway, this is Game on Cloud 9 here. Please rate, comment, subscribe, um, like my Facebook, follow my Twitter, and thanks for watching.